Can you please tell us in what is your ikigai?
Okay, so I mean, Ikigai, as you've defined it, is your purpose in life. I think my purpose in life is trying to convince people that there is no purpose in life. I suppose it's a subjective thing, you know. So my argument is, like we were discussing, there's a lot of people in the world that will, think that there's a universal purpose, and they'll spend their whole lives looking for it. And when they think they find the answer, out of 7.4 billion people, someone somewhere is going to disagree with them. So I think what my real passion in life, outside of music, outside of sport, and politics, economics, whatever, my real passion in life is trying to tell people or convince people that, like, there's no real purpose here. It's exactly what you make of it.
How are you?
Still above ground, all good. Yeah, yeah, good.
Okay, happy to hear this. Okay, before we start, what is your name? Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, yeah. My name is Ian. I'm a recruitment consultant for the healthcare sector. I'm a musician, and yeah, here doing this interview with yourself.
So, can you please tell us what is your biggest passion before we jump into our...
That's an excellent question. I suppose my biggest passion is having multiple passions. I think my biggest passion is believing that, I mean, you can have one passion, but I mean, I suppose I firmly believe like there's no point wormholing yourself into one specific thing. So there's a lot of things I like in life. I mean, I'm a big football fan. I've played football my whole life. I watch so many games of football. Music, of course, like I play nine musical instruments now. I love languages. I speak three or four of them. Five of them now. Irish would be my first language. English, obviously. Scots Gaelic, because it's literally it's the same as Irish, bar a couple of kind of basic grammar rules. All the Latin languages, so like French and Spanish, I'd be quite good at. Bit of Portuguese, Italian, not so much, but like it's part and parcel the same as Spanish and French put together. So I have a couple of words. So yeah, more or less.
¿Cómo estás?
Estoy bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien, alegre de estar acá hablando contigo, sí. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so from these hobbies, which one would you have any of these that you like more than the others? Why?
I mean, like, there's definitely hobbies that I would prefer over other hobbies. I think the main two would probably be music and football.
Okay, why?
But I don't know. That's a great question. I mean, music. I come from like family of musicians, I suppose. So it's always just been part of my life. I'm good at it as well. I suppose if you're good at something, you have that psychological aspect. You're happy doing it. Football. I mean, it's just a great sport. Like any sport is a great sport. Like I watch other sports as well, of course. But I grew up my whole life playing it. I played it to a pretty good level up until I was about 23. Sorry?
What happened? Why did you...
Just working full time. I mean, like the Irish leagues aren't necessarily famous for their high standard and paying people loads of money. So I got to about 22, 23 and realised, look, I'm probably not going to get out of the Leinster Senior League, So I kind of thought, look, if I'm going to be paid anything, I may as well just do it in a steady 9 to 5, So if your purpose in life is interviewing people and getting stories, then that's a valid purpose, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's a subjective purpose. I don't have to go and interview loads of people and try to find it, our lovely camera lady here doesn't have to go and interview loads of people. Like we have different, passions, whether it's teaching, whether it's playing music, whether it's playing guitar or, football or whatever, whether it's, so I think my real ikigai is the idea that, or the belief that, purpose is what you make of it. It's completely subjective. So you have to just find that for yourself. And if you're happy with what you found, great. And if you're not happy with what you found, go and find something else. You know what I mean? Yes. It's kind of would be my take on it, yeah.
Are you happy with what you found so far?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too disdainful with life, even though the economy is pretty bad right now. And, Dublin's not necessarily the biggest hotspot on the planet, but yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, if I wasn't happy, I don't think I'd be here kind of willing to talk about it, so yeah, I'd say I am. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you wouldn't define music and football like your purposes in life, right?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they certainly bring me a lot of joy. I mean, maybe there could be a purpose, but I really think my purpose is to just work hard, earn a few quid, do well for myself and just take it from there, whatever that may be. I don't want to pigeonhole myself into any specific kind of titles or roles or specific ideas about anything. So, as long as I'm happy kind of grafting with whatever I'm grafting with, I'll go with that. So,
Great. Thank you. Two more questions.
Yeah.
What is the name of the band? Your band, listen.
oh, well, I'm not in a band at the moment. My most recent band, or the most recent big project I did, was about 10 years ago. It was a band called Academy Lane. You can find us on Spotify. Don't look us up on Spotify. Don't do that. So that was the name of my most recent band, yeah, Academy Lane.
And what would be your advice for those who are going to watch this video?
My advice is organise a cameraman if you're ever doing an interview, number one.
Okay, yeah.
Number two, don't try and pigeonhole yourself into anything that you're not sure of. Number three, there's no subjective purpose in life. So don't go and trying to find something that, not everyone's going to agree on the same purpose. So don't go trying to find that. You're going to waste your time. So find what works for you. Find what you like doing. That can change over years. That can change over any period of time. So as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, then there's not much else you can do, would be my advice.
Let's agree on one thing. You agree that it's cool to disagree, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like if you're standoffish about disagreements, you're not going to get anywhere in life. The side of a good argument is being able to take the perspective of the other side and sort of try to understand it, as opposed to having like a winning or losing point of an argument. So yeah.
Thanks so much.